First out of the palace, try and get that bomb down quickly before the CTs can react. There are the smokes, and here comes the play.
I think they have to just wait here. They can't really fight on the A defense because there's a 3-man stack at the B bomb site. So yeah, sure, you can take out some shots here. Nicely done from Nico, but he does swing out for it, and I don't love it. The backup is still some distance away. If he'd have stayed alive, it would have been so much easier. That is an absolutely disgusting flashbang. You're right, Toro never with a chance, but Perfecto does get the kill with the Molotov. Kyosuke somehow not able to run out of the flames just in time. Icy with a headshot here, and that bomb is planted and ticking away.
Oh no! Okay, they managed to recover. MongolZ gets the penultimate kill, and now it's Fame in the 2 versus 1. 20 seconds left on the clock here, and there is a kid in play as well. He should be going down here. Great recovery. It was SS. Stable player towards this B bomb site. Always good for 1 or 2. Somewhat alone. He's got Kyosuke deep towards shore, patrolling middle. And allowing the T side to have that for now. You can see there are 5 rifles out for Falcons here, trying to prepare themselves with the gun rounds here, hoping to keep this one clean, but it's always so difficult to get into that B explosion. Can Tessis live up to his reputation and give us a couple?
Yeah, they're already down. That's usually pretty dangerous once the T's are let out of the apps here. It is scary, but MongolZ, that's a flick and a half. That's the M4 just taking down Fame on the follow-up here. Bomb plant not going to be allowed for. And the only question is if Icy can do a little bit more damage. It would be kind of nice. One more kill here could really put some holes in the Falcons' economy early on. So it is important to try and do it, but Nico's going to walk up behind him. That's a nice kill.
Meta CS getting stuck in and getting map control early on. Time will tell. Icy has got the AWP.
Well, in terms of the meta, right, they're starting this round very carefully. They want to make sure that there's nothing from Falcons pushing top mid, and then they're eventually going to take mid control. It doesn't really get meta than that, right? If you're in Mirage, you want the mid control on the T side. If for no other reasons than to deny the CTs any knowledge of where you're going. So I do like that. Smoke goes up in the window. Got a smoke in the connector. Oh, are they going to blow it open? There might be a peek coming in for Falcons. I think they might actually try and attack them. They've got 4 people here. Look at the retake coming in. The flashover. MongolZ assisted on all 4 kills. That is a god flashbang.
Holy moly. The flashbang comes over. 3 players swing from 3 different angles. Connector, underpass, and short, and they all hit their shots. As the Falcons are flying high right now. That is an excellent execution of the mid control. The retake. And just Fame remains. It looks likely to be a clean sweep. Nico closing the gap once again. Perfect CS from the Falcons, allowing them a headshot.
I really want to see where those flashes went. That is just so sick.
They
can't
out.
See a thing.
Oh, it's so beautiful. The jump down through the smoke as the flashbang is delivered. Yeah, Perfecto, you got your work cut out for you here. This is the roughest of starts you could...
That flash, exactly. He's positioned to dodge that flash, but still get the kill on the guy who might swing out behind it. Now, they're a little bit more careful, VP. They don't really want to be doing that yet, so going for the same kind of default towards the middle here.
Towards short we go. Plenty of time to work with here for once for VP. 3 players up towards short. This is actually the best looking round we've seen so far, but they've got to get through MongolZ first, Anders.
Easier said than done. He's already found a second kill, a third to add to the mix.
No way.
You're right, though. They were in a good position. You're not wrong about that. It just, unfortunately, they ran into MongolZ, nearly getting flanked by Kixan, and they just have to
there's a chance. 4 on 2, admittedly, but they've actually got some control of the A bomb site. Yeah. Speaking of which, the C4 is going down, but the fast rotations are coming through. Got to hit your shots now, Icy. Not going to happen. Kyosuke makes light work of him, and now Perfecto, the in-game leader, only good for 1, and the perfect, flawless first half of their campaign at the FISSURE Playground continues. No real kind of obstacles in his way. They just run into him one by one. He's perfectly positioned, not going to miss those shots. And that's a rude awakening into the B bomb site. It looked like they had a great position for the B split there.
Bomb is all the way back in T spawn, so
definitely not the IGL debut you wanted to make here.
No. They've got 2 smokes. So do they double smoke jungle, or do they not smoke MongolZ?
They'll smoke steps and jungle, I suppose, the standard. And try and use the Molotovs to dislodge the remaining defense, but they've read this so well. Falcons are already en route. They've got 3 players here. They've dropped a nice incendiary. Flashbang's over. MongolZ hits the first, but Icy recovers.
It's a good return kill for Icy, but you're right. Falcons know. They've already rotated people in. Nico playing behind the firebox here is not going to get any easier from here on out. Just 15 seconds, like you said. And Nico getting the opening kill. He's going to go down afterwards. It's actually Toro finally on the board, but they're so running down the clock here. It's not going to be fun at all. Tessa's looking for the spray down. And now swinging wide against Perfecto, gets that headshot, the 1 versus 3 clutch here for the Dane.
And we go 8-0. Got to wake up now, VP. need to find a round. They've got decent control towards middle this time. Perfecto leading the charge, but Kixan, he's not messing around, but does get punished. Equal exchange once again. They cannot hold on to these opening advantages they're finding.
In the middle as well. They've lost all control here, so if they want to go for it, they might as well go now. Straight into MongolZ. Oh, Nico to the rescue.
Toro.
He really won. I mean, he almost had to do that, but
oh no.
Unfortunately, Nico was guarding the rear. It's going to be Icy without really much of a chance here.
A 3 versus 1 advantage, and it's the clock that costs them the round. And that is something we've been saying for about 10 years when it comes to VP in general.
Well, I'll just to bring it up as well, because you mentioned it earlier that, you know, it's sort of James' style, but even James isn't playing this way anymore. 21 kills on VP, and MongolZ has 15 and 3 right now. Just a sort of just as a measure of what's actually happening inside of the server here.
Well, it's great to see MongolZ have these level of performances. Like I said, this season, I would say he's been, like I said, still fantastic, still world-class. But in terms of what we know he's capable of and the unbelievable things he can bring to the server, we haven't seen too much of that. Great to see him have this fantastic return to form. And against VP as well. Another opening frag for VP, but can they hold on to it, Anders? Ooh. Doesn't look likely.
That is a jiggle and a half there for Kyosuke. He was just pre-firing the angle. Deep grenade onto Icy. He's not going to get him killed, but he will do a significant amount of damage. Yeah, that's right on his forehead.
I don't know if they can win this round. That is too low. And that's not a great shot from Fame. He had to hit that one tap with the swing. It's a 4 versus 2. Flit and Icy are living on borrowed time here.
Yeah, they really are. You're absolutely right about that. Kits all around the place as well. Flit just crouched back here behind the truck. Icy with an important kill, but that's some timing from Kixan. Gets the killer. Now Icy alone. Bomb is dropping kind of low here. 10 seconds left. Oh, he spins for the clutch. That is a mad 1v3.
Okay. Or crazy strategically, but still, you can't poke holes in that. The problem is they enter the next round with less than Falcons. They've got Khalil's, MAC-10s, and now losing players left and right. We're going to have Icy dropping in towards the B bomb side. A lot of noise being made as the rotations will come through.
Yeah, just trying to see if he can move fast, get on deep onto that bomb site.
His Tessa
find anything at all. Yeah, he's right down here. I don't think they even realized. There's a MAC-10 on the other side of Toro, so we'll see if he can stay cool long enough. If Tessus looks up, he might be able to see the gun barrel. Yeah, definitely.
Oh no, he dinked him.
He just found him. The scope must have not been able to see him the first time around. Fame still goes down, and now the bomb is going to be planted. Icy's going to be careful. He's low on health already. He's going to be found by Nico right away, and Toro. MAC-10, not the weapon for the job. Instead, it's Nico with the triple. Because even if they win it, we all kind of know that probably doesn't get them much closer to doing anything. But as we always like to say, you know, for the sake of the, you know, the next map coming up, like, do something. Shout out to Icy. He's got 13 kills, which is far away from the rest of his team right now. But pistol round coming in here for Falcons. It will finish at the B bomb site, but they're putting a little bit of pressure on the catwalk, trying to suggest that they could be there. Jumping out behind the flashbangs. It's a lot of movement, and it's a good headshot. Tessus on the opening. He's done more than enough already.
Yeah, really nice movement there. Spotted a player towards shore, but knew there was a smoke coming from the van position, focused on that frag, and even got the second as well, using all the information and managing to open things up and presumably win this pistol round. Nico, not unlikely he won't get this kill, but he still goes down, but it's going to be Kyosuke to pick up the pieces. 4-on-2 now, Flit and Icy. Might as well give it a go, I suppose, but Flick couldn't be further away, really, if he tried. He's 2-12, and it looks like they're looking for exits. Yeah, it's over. That's map points after the first round of the second half.
You know, I don't know how right I am about this, but I'm developing this theory over time. Because we talked about Falcons doing a lot of practice games as opposed to official games, and obviously Kyosuke mentioned he sort of misses that vibe. If I look at how many games VP have played in the last 3 months, it's not really that many.
Move on to your map pick. Bear in mind, VP chose to be on Mirage, and the T-side led them to 1 round. Toro, his debut for VP, 3-13. Same scoreline for Flitz. Icy, the only one who's turned up, the only one in double digits at map points.
Yeah, they needed so much more. The list that we could make is going to be really long. We probably won't have time to complete it before the map is over.
Well, this is supposed to be game of the day, Anders.
That we did say that at one point. We did really promise that.
Well, Dinko said it originally. I was just quoting him.
Okay, well, we're throwing him under the bus then.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So, you know, we're just essentially repeating what he did. So...
yeah,
email Dinko if you're mad.
Oh, it looks like Hickson might be mad. Is Toro actually getting a bit of a look in here? He's down to 12 points of health, though. A sneeze will take him down at this stage, and there's a wide open B bomb site. and they're going to plant the bomb. So this might be GG, as they say. Yep, it is now. Perfecto 4 versus 1. An absolute disaster for VP, and Perfecto, his debut showing as in-game leader, has not gone to plan whatsoever. And they're going to finish this first map, their pick, 13-1, Anders. What can you say about that one?
Unfortunately, not a lot. This is just the absolute destruction of VP in this opening map. I doubt it's going to get any better, but we'll have to find out on Ancient. Obviously, there's nothing here he could do. Perfecto dancing around, clock running down.
Stats, I guess.
He's saving it into map number 2 to see if he can carry over the MP9. Goes for a swing. Nico takes him down, and there it is. Sealed the deal. 13-1 in favor of Falcons.
Just an OT. And if they lose this, it'll be 5 losses in a row. We'll see where we're heading. This is unorthodox through the red room on the T side. It's going to be Perfecto greeted by a bullet to the dome. The Molotov segregates Flip from the battle. He'll extinguish it. And now Icy needs to deliver, Anders.
USB up close. He's not going to get even as much of a chance there. Kicksan to take him down. Fame with a free kill.
Hello.
Stops the bomb as well. Some great headshots. MongolZ, though, he'll continue the fight. Kicksan also getting one. And Toro now.
There's a chance of the kill here.
There's maybe an opportunity with the USB, but he does get slowed down, so he couldn't try to swing to stop the bomb again. And a lot of weight on his shoulders. He's already got 1 kill in this round. Now looking to find 2 players, and look at the rotation from Kicksan. He's planted the bomb, walked all the way through Donut, and is now wrapping back around CT spawn. That's going to be very hard to read. Nico goes down, though. I don't know why, but he didn't realize he was that exposed. No kit in play. So
you're right, he's got no idea.
He just can't read that. Oh, he does spot him out. It's something, but all the problems ahead of him. He's picked up the kit in the meantime, running forward, and Kicksan with the run-and-gun Glock headshot.
I think going for the full defuse there was the call.
Here, the double HE. You know that there's 2 people in the middle early on, and you can sometimes just keep going to the A-bomb site. This time they only had 1.
This is looking sublime. Falcons have pulled so much away from the B-bomb side with that early faking towards A.
True.
Depleted a lot of the grenades on the CT side, and here comes the final play. Smokes down towards long, flashes to go over, and here come those MAC-10s. Smoke in response, Toro does smoke the top of the ramp. 50 seconds, still plenty of time here.
They've waited long enough that it's getting a bit curious. Kicksan, he's going to just underhand that right on top and run through the MAC-10s. Not making any way through. It's Toro instead. 2 big kills on the other side of the smoke, and with just 35 seconds, there's already a player in T-spawn. They're getting wrapped upon at the moment. Kyosuke, can he really dig them out of this one? I sort of doubted. He's been spotted as well, so that flank is not working out. Now, they did take down Icy. He was in T-spawn, but it's only 20 seconds left. Another good headshot here. Is it really going to fall apart here for VP? This round is ready-made for them. Toro had delivered, but now instead, Flit finds himself alone. 10 seconds and hunted in the corner. They are going to be coming for him. He can't hide anywhere. No! It's Kyosuke with the headshot. Oh, no. They're so careful right now, Falcons. They had that earlier loss to the USPs where they lost a couple of rifles. Now they're flashing their way into the A tunnels. They're making absolutely sure that there's no weird setups happening here for VP.
Back towards A we go by the looks of things here. So we saw the fake in the previous round. Maybe it'd be more of the same, but actually committing towards the side itself. Kicksan leads a charge at the MAC-10. The Canary down the coal mine. Perfecto. Hungry for intel. Position himself at the bottom of the ramp. 2 players here. Works out quite nicely. First kill is theirs.
Yeah, but they're going to go for it now. Tessus has made his way to the corner. There is nobody boosted up inside of the A-bomb side either, so Fame here with the 5-7, unfortunately, not able to get the headshot. They're going to clear out the box there, and the USP just not quite the stopping power that we were looking for. It's still a very successful round so far for VP. With 20 seconds, the bomb is going to be planted here, but the question is, can Kicksan and Tessus hold on to it? It's a good sign that they can, getting that first kill on the Flit.
They've got the AK-47. They picked that up towards the B ramp. Toro, though, with no Kevlar. Perfecto waiting for the smoke to spell, and he's actually going to get a kill here, no problem. A little bit of a problem, but 2 versus 1 in their favor. They do not have a kit.
You're right, time's running low already. Tessus, he could just play for time now. Noise been made by Toro. I think Tessus is going to dance around the box. Why wouldn't he just keep doing this forever? Does crouch back into it and gets the headshot, but honestly, in theory, he can almost keep running around that box forever.
There was only...
Another heartbreaking start. Here we go. Testing the ramp. No one's looking. I'm already mad, Henry. I'm already angry. No one's got their eyes on it. Toro goes down. That is the power of that B ramp push.
Oh, the Molotov's down as well. You're saving already, Anders.
Yeah.
You can't do anything else. Like, you've given up the fact that Perfecto's in towards cave.
Yeah.
He's already peeling off and they're saving. Yeah, done.
So this speaks to exactly my criticism. This is what people do, and they do it at all levels of the game. They throw an incendiary grenade onto the ramp, and then they think, that's it. It's burned off. We're all good. No one can come through. That's not the case. They can just throw a smoke and then keep running, and that's exactly what people do.
Yeah, that was way too easy. They came up with such pace. VP weren't ready for it. It was Toro spotted towards long. As soon as he was nameplated, the round was over. They took him down. Still, they've actually managed to keep them modest. They'll get all 5 kills, but no chance to win the round. So the money's actually relatively modest. Falcons will develop into a CT meta because the economy system is scaling in favor of the CTs.
Yeah.
Take down all 5 players, you get yourself an extra $250.
Yeah.
And you've got a 4-man set up towards B, and look where the Falcons are heading, Anders. They've conditioned them so well. The incendiary's nice. We'll buy some time for a rotation at least.
I do like the fact that VP are pushing down the bottom of B ramp here, so they at least know that something is up, but Fame very exposed in this one. There's nobody still behind him. They're real far away. It's just him alone. The backup is starting to get there. And actually, Falcons, I'm surprised that they're not pushing their advantage more. They're setting up smokes from T-spawn still, trying to see if they get in here, but now the backup is going to be there. It doesn't matter, apparently, as Tessus and Kyosuke both get a kill. Grenade to blow up Icy. Oh no, it looked like Fame had done so much work to defend the bomb site early on, and also Falcons were being so slow, but none of that matters at the end of it. Perfecto and Toro, 2 versus 4, and the bomb is planted here again. It's going to be another save.
Well, what can you say about that one? Another piece of open runway picked up for Falcons. Was slow, calm in the chaos. Didn't overextend, didn't run into the AWP that was waiting for them in spawn, waited for the smoke to be deployed, hit their shots. And Perfecto, not known to be an AWP, I think that's fair to say, should be going down here. Kyosuke will make light work of him in the end. He's had a great series so far. Get your tickets now. It's going to be an absolute barn burner of an event. This one keeps on getting better and better. As we get into round number 8, we hope for better things from VP. Boost towards middle, try and shut down the jump up towards heaven. Toro's gone down early. Kicks and flashbang, I'm honestly boost, and there's Kyosuke continuing to dominate the server right now, 5 on 3, and Icy, he's 3 and 4. If you win this round, you may be back into it. If you can convert 5 on 3s, and they're all stacked towards a B bomb site.
Yeah.
Thing is, Tessus is starting to investigate A, and if he walks in and finds nothing with that smoke going down, especially, he's going to take that opportunity. They'll see him say that the smoke is off ramp. Tessus go find out what's going on. They can afford a sacrifice here. So if he just walks into A and confirms it's clear, they all fall back, the round's over. Does he go any further, though? That's the question.
So far, they're still walking close. That's a lot of damage. Icy finding a second shot, and yeah, Nico's alone with the bomb right here. So
Kyosuke is in towards red. So if Nico can head it towards A through middle right now, they probably win the round.
Oh, he's locked in, though. He might not be able to escape. I think he's still going for B. They're pretending like they're falling back to the A bomb site, but Nico's walking to the A.
Oh, my God.
He's still going for it. Kyosuke with another headshot. Oh, my God. It's impossible to read. Perfecto must be thinking that he's running towards where the bomb is. Obviously, it's impossible, almost impossible for him to 1v3, but he's going to be so surprised. They don't know. When they watch the demo, they're going to find out what happened. They still don't know. The forums, people will be angry.
Yeah, this is one of those games you probably don't log into Twitter afterwards.
Yeah, just maybe don't. Round number 9. Money's still not, blowing up, but at this stage, who even cares for Falcons? I mean, they're winning the rounds. Fame gets taken down. Kyosuke with another good opening here. A little bit of a struggle. The 5-7 will take him down eventually. But does it actually matter? It's Perfecto landing a shot.
Here we go.
Flits. There we go. It's starting to turn around. It's at least a 2-on-2.
Bombs down.
You're right. It's very committed towards that CT spawn position.
Problem is, Flits, MP9, 17 points of health. It's going to take something beautiful here. An unexpected play can thread the needle. Perfecto hasn't had a great series in all facets of the game. Here's that backstab. I think they've got it. There it is. The first round is on the board.
3 kills, you're right.
8. Does he investigate? Does he look for a bit of intel here?
He's got a teammate rotating in behind him, so they might try and peek more or less at the same time, or at least to avenge the kill. We'll see if they do lose a bit of patience here. You're right. There's a bit of a battle going on. Smoke going down from the T side now, landing to block off Toro. And Perfecto's got to be wondering.
Thing is, Nico presumably flashes this. Does he go in dry? Looks like he will. Good shot from Perfecto.
he just runs for it.
There it is. There it is.
That's so
Every
bold.
time.
All right, well, Flit and Toro are still at the bomb site. Backup is starting to get there. Tessus is sneaking into A right now. MongolZ, he finds a kill on the Toro. That's got to be annoying. The flank is coming in, but there's still 40 seconds. Tessus can still get here in time, and look at how slow Falcons are being. And this time, I think it's a really good idea. They're buying time for Tessus to walk up and potentially shoot one of those players in the back. Saisi takes down Kyosuke.
It's got to be the first duel that Kyosuke's lost. And Tessus there to pick up the pieces. They spot a player towards long.
They're running.
Yeah, they're going back towards A. 15 seconds. It's the perfect call. Perfectly timed.
These late round calls for Falcons have been savaging
brutal.
VP. What can you do about this?
Not much, really. Nice open plant. Round over. 9-1.
Tactically, some of these rounds, the other one where NiKo had the bomb sneaking back into B, and then this one, those should be in a Counter-Strike textbook somewhere. That's just an absolute masterclass of out. Obviously not the best half for him, not that it's really needed. In the middle, flashes are everywhere. Flit and Kyosuke both going down, but it's pretty much worth it. You get that entry in the middle, puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Here's the boost again. Nice grenade. Doesn't do too much damage in the end. MongolZ makes his way up the ramp. Spots one. Great shot. NiKo will join him as well. Oh, it's unbelievably good. In the end, the AWP dominates once more. 4 versus 1. Blink and you miss it. The round is over and it's double digits.
Look at where NiKo got that wallbang kill. That's all the way down towards CT spawn, like the back of the B bomb
Like I
site.
said, he is known for those wallbangs. He is so good at them.
I think because the diagonal spray makes you, like if you're a CT player, there, you feel like, I don't want to get shot in the back. I'm going to move forward a little bit.
Oh, what a shot. NiKo's back. It looks like him.
I don't think you can do either run boost if that's happening. That's kind of devastating, actually.
They've got full mid control again. MongolZ has found the opening frag once again.
They might go red room. Look at the
got
flash coming through.
as well.
Very deep. Icy. He can't see a thing. He's just so dead. What a machine this Falcons team is in this series here. Flit's going to get traded out. He saw the shadow, but it doesn't really matter.
It's so efficient, you're right. I guess there's a slight chance if Fame gets 3 kills. He's got 2. Can't get the third. M4A1S only with 20 bullets in the magazine.
Back-to-back 11-1 halves.
Yeah, that's a very good point. There's not much to say, really. We wanted to see what this new look VP was bringing to the table, and apparently not much, at least against the Falcons.
I know they won't, but I wish they would save the Molotov until the bomb is planted, just because it's so much more fun. But they probably will use it at the start. But there is always a chance. You can bomb out the after plant. Kixan here, what a lineup as they're all flashed. Perfecto and Icy already dead in the round.
Unless they flash themselves. So, because there's no flash assist there. So either Kixan did it and got 2 kills and flashed himself in, or they flashed themselves.
I certainly didn't.
Okay, well, no bomb planted and series point, so you've got to buy. And they've been spotted. They've spotted 3 players. Kyosuke looking to mow them down here. They don't have much to bring to the table. Popping that smoke open, and it's successful. Can they actually keep themselves alive and well? Apparently they can. 2 kills to open things up. NiKo gets nothing. Kixan, though, here to pick up the pieces.
Oh, but they're softened up already. They're quite low on health here. This could still unravel even now. 2 versus 4. The FAMAS, not that much damage. And Flit is patiently waiting. Oh my god, Icy catches a stray through the smoke and goes down. MongolZ and Kixan see if they can steal this one away and match the scoreline from the first map of the game here for them. As MongolZ taking down Fame, Flit and Perfecto left to try and hold on just a little while longer to this series.
No kid in play, Anders, I'll say that much. Advantage VP. Are they calling it? I think they are.
Yeah, they might. It's tempting to go for it, but they've got very little time here.
7 seconds now to find 2 kills.
Smoke up on top. Flit surely destined to get the kill. It's a lot of damage. It's a headshot onto MongolZ, and that should pretty much seal it here. Knife out in case you want to try and go for it. Oh, he picked up a kit in the meantime. There actually is a kill, but he's stabbed right in the eye socket.
There was a kit on the bomb site, and there was a chance to close down the game there and then. My God. Can definitely still win this one.
I was going to say, they have some scary players to be up against with the Deagle, right? NiKo, notorious for landing some shots with that weapon.
And missing some.
Unfortunately, there is one time, in particular, Henry, you're right. He might never live that down. For all of his highlights, that might be one of the things that people just remember forever.
So, it doesn't start well. Effecto goes down, the captain now has to sit back and hope the ship can survive the battle.
Yeah. Still outside of the bomb site here, Tessa's
got a really nice deagle too.
Oh,
there you go. It's GG.
Between them and Kirisuke, they just don't know where to peek. They're both getting peeked at the same time.
GG.
It just very well might be 40 seconds. The bomb is lost up there as well. I don't see a way back into this one either. Fame, sure, he's got a slight element of surprise, but you can see Tessus is already well aware that something could be happening here, ready and waiting, and he's got it's a bullet to the face at the very least. So 26 seconds looking for it, but it's not enough. Falcons has demolished VP.
They really have real statement performance there from Falcons.